Journalist and broadcaster Camilla Tominey slammed Prince Harry over Royal Met Police security demands, claiming it's still going to cost the taxpayer. Royal reporter Camilla Tominey sat down with Philip Schofield on This Morning to discuss Prince Harry's request for private Met Police security. Ms. Tominey hit back at Prince Harry's idea to pay Met Police out of his own pocket to protect him and his family. She claimed that if the Duke is allowed to hire Met Police for his own personal protection, then it will encourage other celebrities to feel entitled to do the same. Ms. Tominey expressed that taxpayers will still have to foot the bill for a judicial review for the government to fight it. Ms. Tominey said, "Well, hang on, the Met Police aren't for hire. Prince Harry said he will pay for them to protect him and his wife and his children. But that then opens the floodgates to any celebrity. Or indeed oligarch, or I don't know, the daughter of some Saudi Arabian Royal," Ms. Tominey added, "to come over and start demanding bespoke Met Police protection. Also, he's offered to pay for it, and that's great. But it's still going to cost the taxpayer ultimately money for the government to fight this judicial review. That needs to be paid for, and I know Matt might think he's entitled." Mr. Davies said, "A lot of these issues appear to be greatly inflamed by Harry and his advisors. It really doesn't need to be so fraught. If ever there was a proper credible threat to Prince Harry or his family, then the Met would take the appropriate action. If he or his family were to return to Britain in an official capacity or to support the Queen during the Platinum Jubilee events, I'm sure he would be afforded the necessary protection. I would argue robustly against his case that he is not safe in the UK. If ever the British intelligence services did discover a threat to him and his family, they are hardly going to sit on it. It appears that Harry is creating scenarios that do not exist." When speaking to Mail Online, Mr. Davies added, "You can't just hire the services of Scotland Yard as and when you feel like it. These are highly trained personal protection officers with access to sensitive intelligence. It is not like when football clubs pay for officers to be at football games." Prince Harry doesn't appear to have got the memo. Just hours after his uncle Andrew was stripped of almost every royal title last week, Harry decided to chip in with his own latest problem. He is seeking a judicial review over the Home Office's apparent refusal to provide police protection officers, which he says he would pay for himself, if he and his family were to visit the UK. Without this, he says, it is too dangerous for them to make the trip. "We can't know what the security risks might truly look like for the Duke, Duchess and their 2 young children, but what we can understand is the risk Harry is taking when it comes to his relationships with the royals in launching this latest claim. Make no mistake, this is just as much a family drama as a legal one. Even from his Montecito mansion, Harry must understand that this standoff means his grandmother, the Queen, may never get to meet his 7-month-old daughter, Lilibet. He must also understand that this latest outburst, over an issue on which they have already clashed, will only serve to further damage his already fragile relationship with Prince Charles. That he is doing it anyway, reveals just how betrayed and abandoned he truly feels.